Na na na, come on. Na na na, come on. Na 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 na, come on.
Good night, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the latest gossip. Tonight we have a very special writer. Welcome to Mary Shelley.
Na na na, come on.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Fine, sit down, please.
Come on.
Well, how are you feeling, Mary?
I'm feeling pretty good, and thank you for inviting me and to be here with all these people.
Thank you for coming, really. Well, we know you because of your amazing talent to write.
Thank you.
But tell us more about your childhood.
Well, I was born in 1797 in London. My dad was a politician, and my mom was a feminist. And I didn't get to know her very well because she passed away when I was 10 days old. But I think we are very similar.
So, some of us could portray you as a very special woman. What do you think they think so?
Well, that's a compliment, thank you. And well, I think I've always been influenced by my mom. It's something you carry in your genes. And I think I would hate to be the woman that stays at home and do the washing up and cleans and cooks all day. Right? I like to be independent and to think by myself. Yeah.
Okay, and so you will consider you as a feminist.
I would like to say so. And I think my mom would be very proud of me.
Okay, that's good. And you got married at a very young age, right? When did you know Percy Shelley?
I was 17 and I was coming back from Scotland.
Okay.
And he used to visit my dad, and that's how I met him. And the second time I saw him, he was no longer with his wife. He was married, but not that married. And well, he and my dad had some problems later, but we still found a way to get to know each other, and we fell in love.
Do you really love him?
It was a very difficult romance at the beginning, but yeah.
Yeah, and he supported you in your work as a writer?
Yes, in fact, he helped me to fix my mistakes in Frankenstein.
Okay. Since you mentioned it, where did you come with the idea of writing about this monster, Frankenstein?
We were one day at Byron's place and talking about supernatural things,
Okay.
and Byron suggested that we should all write our own supernatural stories. And well, one night, I had a very vivid dream when I saw Victor on his knees contemplating the creation that he had just made. So that's how it started, and I got inspired to write this story.
And which do you think were your inspirations to write about such things?
I think the main message was to show how science can corrupt nature, because we are not supposed to give life. Like Victor wasn't supposed to give life to anything, right? It's only God's power. And I, by creating the story, wanted to feel in a certain way like God with this divine power. I think the whole story is about the search for a divine power, and what greater power than the very act of creating life. It was very controversial, and that is one of the reasons I published it anonymously at first. But then I stopped caring and said whatever. And it's about also the controversy of having your own creation destroying you. That I think that it maybe could be how God feels.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think that is amazing book.
Yeah, thank you.
We have a call.
Yeah?
Uh,
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Tell
Hello.
us.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of yours, Mary. I
Thank
wanted to
you.
know if you have used opium to write.
Do I have to answer now?
Yeah.
To be honest, I have used opium. Yeah, we all did at Byron's house, but we're not we used to, in order to get to know our inner thoughts, to connect with our inner ourself, you know. And I'm not ashamed of that because it was used in a very good way. I could connect with my feelings and I got really inspired.
Okay. These days in Chile, we have a controversial topic, and we want to know what do you think about the legalize cannabis in our country?
Yeah, well, I approve it. I think it should be legalized because we cannot be that blind and to think that cannabis is the worst thing in the world, because it's not. We have alcohol and tobacco, which are a lot worse than the cannabis, and cannabis is also used to treat some patients that may have cancer and are in a lot of pain. So yeah, I approve it.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a very good answer, I think. Well, we have to finish.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me. I had a very great time.
Well, see you next week. I think it was a very interesting program today. And thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Hope you all read Frankenstein.